Hi guys, thanks for coming out. Appreciate you guys as always. Right now we're 2 weeks, 2 meets deep in cross country season, and some great results. Got an opportunity to put out there some young student athletes, give them that chance to show us what they have as we head into the big meets coming down the road here. In October and into November when we host the NC2A Championships. Saw some good stuff, particularly this past weekend at the Big Ten preview. We're going to go back to Illinois on November 1st for the Big Ten Championships, and obviously that's going to take on a different flavor for us this year with the 4 West Coast schools coming in. Certainly, Oregon and Washington and cross country are powerhouses in our sport. But in saying that, looking forward to the season, the big meets, Nuttycombe, the end of the month. Got some great teams coming in, a lot of top 20 teams, and then going back into October for the pre-national meet. Great lineup, over 70 Division I teams have already signed up for that meet, and then obviously the big dance the end of November. So a lot of great things going on. The course looks great. Our event management staff, headed up by Todd Nelson and Beth Klauser, have done a great job in putting this event together. Obviously, it's a huge undertaking to put on the national championships. Tom Zimmer's been out there all summer redoing the course, building a new fence, and we appreciate all of Tom's efforts. So with that, we're looking forward to the year, some great meets. Line up over the next few weeks will be a little bit different than what we've seen the past 2 weeks in our first 2 meets. So excited to really get going with the bulk of the season.
And Mick, what have you learned early on here about your team in these first 2 weeks?
Yeah, there's you can obviously the home meet was fun. Women got to run 6K on our home course, exact same course as the national championship course. Saw some good things out there, but this past weekend kind of gave us a better indication of what to expect. We did hold out on both sides. Shay Rooley's back in the fall, and it's awesome to have Shay back, but not going to race for a little bit more, and the same on the men's side. Obviously, Bob Lyke and Adam Spencer and a couple of other guys did not run. So it's more about training right now at this time of year. We did see some good stuff from some young guys. Christian Laval on the men's side winning the race. Johnny Livingston, freshman and a sophomore. And then the old man of the team, Rowan Ellenberg, 6th year. I don't know that they went too deep into the well on Saturday. I think it was the same with the women. Obviously, Lindsay Cunningham transferred in from Winona State, did a great job. Wisconsin's own from the Dells. That was awesome. Annika Cuthford did a great job, finishing 10th place. But there was some of our top athletes did not compete. It's very important right now that we concentrate on training through September, just building blocks onto the training that we've done in August. And, a lot of our kids that did race probably raced with some tired legs, but did a great job.
For fans that come out to the Nuttycombe next week, what kind of changes can they see at the course compared to past years?
Well, we've extended the fencing. Tom Zimmer, has extended the fencing. And just when you look at the amount of work that Tom put into that course over the last couple of years, and particularly this summer, he was out there every day. It's his blood, sweat, and tears. Probably have 400 meters extra of fencing all the way back to the start line and around the last turn, which is a big spectator area, and that's going to really, the course looks fantastic.
You always talk about Big Tens and beyond. I mean, what are you expecting out of your team this year in the new look Big Ten Conference?
Wow, that's a loaded question. Yeah, I mean, the goal is always Big Tens, right? It's your conference meet. for better, for worse, the conference is what it is, and we're going to welcome these new teams into the championship. Certainly on the track, USC, UCLA are real powerhouses, particularly UCLA across the board. USC is one of the best sprint schools in the country. Not to say that these schools won't be really good in other events, but certainly if we're talking cross country, Oregon and Washington are really good, and they're going to add a different flavor to the meet. I'm excited about that challenge. I'm looking forward to it. We certainly won't shy away from it, and we're not going to hand over that trophy, just to one of those schools. We're certainly going prepared. We know what they bring to the table. We know all their athletes. They know us. And November 1st is going to be a real dogfight. It's going to be great competition.
And last one, how important is it for the program to host the national championship this year?
I mean, we've built this standalone cross-country course. There aren't that many of them around the country. Seems like there's more of them being built, but right now there aren't a ton of them. And to get to run a national championship on your own course, it doesn't get much better than that. We don't have to travel. We know the course inside out. We're hoping we're going to be able to use it to our advantage. That's always the end game here. We're on that course at least once a week. We're doing a lot of reps on it, and hopefully that'll pay off. We'll see a good result. In terms of our fans, I think the NC2A appreciated the show we put on back in 2018. That's why they've given us the opportunity to host again. There were no negatives from it. We got a bit of snow. It wasn't a lot. Hopefully we get a lot more this time. For the fans, it's great. It's a great opportunity for our athletes to, have their families at home. And we had a ton of people out at that meet. It was a great sporting event in 2018, and we're actually, trying to build out from that and be better, host a better championships. I think we will. We're trying to build some events around town, around the meet, because everyone knows it's kids from universities and institutions that are competing from all around the country travel. It's a big weekend, and I think we can, we've talked to the Better Business Bureau. We're trying to get those guys involved in hosting an event downtown that'll bring fans down on the square and create an event around the cross-country meet.